What is going on, Sagittarius? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your messages of confirmation. So we're going to touch on a few different places regarding in your life that you may need some confirmation surrounding, okay? So we're going to talk about love. We're going to get into some opportunities that may be presenting themselves, that may be a confirmation for you. If you've been waiting on things, if you haven't heard back about something, you might find confirmation here about that. We're going to tap into your love life a little bit and just get some messages of confirmation that you guys might be seeking or searching for at this time that maybe you've been looking for, and maybe some messages that you didn't even know you needed. Okay, so we're going to get some oracles to start and then tap into some tarot, all right, in specific. So, Saggies, I missed y'all. I just want to say thank you for those of you that have stuck with your girl, even in my MIA-ness, okay? I honestly be sometimes feeling like people just, people don't care. I get it. People don't care about what other people are going through. I get it. That's just so life it is. That's not like a woe is me type thing. That's just being honest, like an awareness, right? So, I don't get a lot of feedback. So it's like, I don't really be feeling the need to always, let people know like, hey, I'm just going through my human experience at the moment, so be patient with me. I haven't forgot about y'all type shit. So anyway, for those of y'all that have been concerned and maybe just didn't want to reach out or didn't know how or whatever, but have been sending your girl positive energy behind the scenes, I'm so grateful for you. I appreciate it so much. And for those of y'all that could care less, I love you too. I really do. Everybody, it all serves a purpose. It all has a reason. So that's just how I see it. It's my perspective, right? So let's get into this for you guys. For those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation tailored to your specific energy, checking out my Etsy wish list, checking out your other elements playlists, my social media handles, any of that information can and will be found in the description box of every single one of my videos below. All right, so let's get into this, shall we? Okay, for Sag Spirit, what is some messages, the theme surrounding things that Sag might need confirmation on? What is the theme, please, Spirit, for Sag? And these are timeless, as always. All my readings are typically timeless except for the new and full moon phase readings, unless otherwise specified, all right? So that means that I trust and set the attention that when they come to you is when they are meant for you, all right? We are all different, operating on different timelines at any given moment. We're constantly hopping around, in different realms. So, when this comes to you is when it's meant for you, all right? And if you, would help you as well, setting the intention before any reading you watch, including mine, to gather the messages and be open to receive the messages that are yours, right, and specific. So when you do that, it helps, the messages from these readings that are general, it'll help the messages actually for you stand out, okay? And then that further too, for readings in the future, also help me better connect to your energy. So let's see, Spirit for Sag. Some of you may be like kind of MIA, in this MIA energy right now, kind of like an isolated energy. It's like giving me hermit vibes, Virgo. Some of you may be a Virgo, okay, have Virgo in your chart, or just maybe operating in that energy, okay? That's why I don't really get hung up on the signs in specific, because we can operate in any sign's energy at any given time, right? We're all energetic beings, so it's always possible to switch like that, shape-shift in that sense, right? Shape-shifting doesn't always have to be bad or negative, right? So I feel like some of you have maybe, this can serve as confirmation, this ma bone balance, okay? I feel like for some of you, Sag, if things have been in balance, balance is about to be restored, and I feel like it's coming for you in a beautiful way. My moon is in Sag, as well as a couple other placements. So I feel like for those of you where things have not been as in flow as they could be, or as you might need them to be, or want or would prefer them to be, things are about to start coming into balance. So I feel like Spirit wants you to get in your goddess empress energy here, okay? Because when you're in this energy, that is the energy of receiving, meaning receiving opportunities, receiving money, blessings, okay? Insight, guidance, whatever it is that you're needing, at any given moment, you have to be in your empress. You have to allow yourself to be in your empress energy to receive whatever it is that you're needing or asking for, right? You have to allow yourself to, that's why balance is required, right? Because the feminine energy receives the idea, right? And then our masculine energy is the one who takes that idea and puts it into action, right? To get things done or to make something made manifest. So I feel like for some of you, it's going to be important. Spirit wants to either bring you confirmation that you do have blessings and things that are on their way to you, but you need to allow yourself to come in a better place of balancing your spiritual side, but also your practical side, right? Making sure that getting out in nature will be very helpful in helping you restore that balance, right? To ground. For some of you, it's about grounding, grounding your intentions into reality, okay, for you to be able to maybe receive you know, the insight on the next step to take. For some of you, it's like, I have all these ideas, but I don't know what to do with them. You know, that could be where you start, right? Is getting outside in nature, okay, to restore the balance within. And that's when you know, spirit will, that channel clears for you to receive the guidance, and you can trust it, right? When it comes, you'll be able to trust the guidance you receive because you're in alignment, right? All right, spirit, what else for Sag? What else? Any messages that may serve as confirmation for Sag? Beautiful. Travel. Okay, so some of you, this may be talking about traveling. Some of you may be guided to go travel. That may help you bring, you know, come back into balance in some type of way by allowing yourself to you know, maybe leave your current situation for a while, or your current circumstance for a while. If it's like home, taking a little vacation, even if it's like a staycation, right? But I feel like some of you really benefit by, you know, even at the very least, if you can, go on a long drive, even if it's just for a couple hours. You see what I'm saying? But just allowing yourself to take that time by yourself outside, you know, doing something that is for you. Okay, I feel like will really help with restoring balance. Some of you, this is confirmation that you really need to travel. Some of you are being really pulled or guided because Sag is the sign of travel. You guys are the sign of, you know, exploring and going out and seeing the world and, you know, learning new things and all that stuff. So I feel like some of you are being guided to do that. Okay, and I get it, it may be uncomfortable, but that is part of the journey, is doing things that essentially make us uncomfortable. But for some of you, that is also going to help balance be restored, right? Because you're challenging yourself, right? And when you do that, you're essentially building new neural pathways in your brain. When you do that, that then is like letting your body know, like, oh shit, we're doing something new. Okay, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? And then it gives you a new motivation. The energy shifts, right? When your energy shifts, then you got energy to do things and get things done. So I feel like for some of you, you know, getting outside, maybe going on a vacation if you're able to, I would definitely do that. Okay, some of you might really benefit. It may be easier for balance to be restored by doing that. For some of you, this has to do with you maybe getting an opportunity, Sag. There may be an opportunity that is presenting itself to you, either coming up or in the very near future. Some of you, this has already come through, but I feel like it has to do with your purpose, okay, your truth. Some of you, this has to do with speaking your truth, really being honest with yourself about a situation, or about, you know, the need to travel, the need to leave a situation or move, whatever that is for you. Some of you, this is about being honest with yourself about that and knowing and trusting in that the opportunities will present themselves. But some of you may be also being guided to keep whatever it is you're doing to yourself, okay? Concealment. Some of you, if this is a plan that you're making, I feel like Spirit wants you to, you know, remain balanced while you wait for the opportunity to present itself. But when it does, keep it to yourself. I feel like it would benefit you more right now, at least in the meantime, by not letting anyone know what it is you got going on. And then we have summer. So for some of you, this is definitely an opportunity that could be presenting itself in the summer. And summer is right around the fucking corner, so don't get it twisted thinking like, oh, summer, that's far. No, like it's already almost April. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how this year is already flying. Like, it's ridiculous. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's get some more messages of confirmation for Sag. Things that you guys might have been looking for confirmation regarding, or didn't know you even needed. Okay, Spirit for Sag. They'll benefit the most at this time. Beautiful. Hell yeah. So we have wish. Okay, so some of you, this has to do with something you've been wishing for. Okay, like I said, an opportunity is trying to present itself, but I feel like some of you, Spirit really needs you to regain your balance, so that way you're in alignment, right? When you're in balance, you're in alignment. That means that you're able to receive the messages, therefore able to then step into your masculine energy and take the action necessary, right, on what it is you're receiving. Okay, so your heart's desire is ready to come true. So again, this is about getting in balance, so that way when this is honestly what this is giving me, Sag, to sum it up for you real fast already, is just basically stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, if you're talking about trying to move, this is like start spring cleaning, start packing, start getting rid of stuff, decluttering, getting rid of things that you know that you're not going to take with you or you can afford to leave behind. Okay, like really truly leave behind, not like on some like I really want to keep it, but do you really need it, right? So I feel like some of you, it would benefit to like really ask yourself, based on what it is you're asking the universe for, how can I prepare in the meantime while I wait? How can I, you know, prepare myself for this, you know, you know, these blessings or whatever it is you're asking for? Because you don't know, out of all the stuff that we be asking for on a regular basis, you don't know when Spirit's going to give it to you. You don't know which one you're going to get and when. So it's like a matter of every day while you're waiting, just, you know, be in that energy of receiving, right? I'm ready to receive it. And in the meantime, until it formulates in my 3D reality, I'm gonna keep doing the things that I need to do. I'm gonna keep making room. I'm gonna keep making space, clearing out energies, clearing out people, doing whatever I feel like I'm guided to do to make sure that when these blessings come, I don't miss it. All right. So let's get into this for Sag. Spirit, surrounding their love life. What is the message of confirmation Sag might need surrounding their love life, please? I'm gonna just get all the cards out real fast, and then I'll clarify, we'll talk about them. We'll dive in deeper with the clarification. So, Spirit for Sag regarding love. What is the message of confirmation that they may have been looking for or may need at this time? Spirit for Sag. Okay, 9 of Swords. So there's something that's definitely maybe stressing you guys out, and I feel like that could have to do with, again, you know, restoring balance, right? Getting outside. Some of you, it's because you need that space to be able to, you know, take a step back. When you disconnect, allow yourself to disconnect from challenges in that way, by like maybe blowing off some steam type of thing, or just, you know, getting out of that energy. It helps you calm down. It helps you get clarity about, you know, things that you need to say or do. So you're responding from a place of not reacting, responding from a place of groundedness, of I thought this out and I know what it is that I need to do now going forward, right? Some of you really benefit by going outside. That could help you. For those of you that have been really stressed out about, you know, what it is, or maybe, you know, for those of you that know that you're gonna end up having to travel and it may be kind of giving you anxiety, Spirit wants you to, you know, balance yourself, okay? Balance that energy, right? It's just fear, right? And instead of, you know, the false evidence appearing real, I would encourage you to instead face everything and rise, okay? Take that, you know, analogy on a, you know, test drive, you know, use that instead. So let's keep going. Spirit, what is confirmation message that Sag might need surrounding a challenge that they may be facing? Surrounding a challenge that Sag might be facing, Spirit. What is the message of confirmation? And see, I was diving into that message and I wasn't even trying to. I'm trying to get your cards out first and then we can talk about them. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk about money, career, finances, Spirit for Sag. What's the message of confirmation surrounding Sag's money, career, finances? Spirit, and what is a message of confirmation surrounding an opportunity that may be manifesting or presenting itself to Sag? Spirit, what is the message of confirmation surrounding an opportunity that may be manifesting? And I always say maybe surrounding my questions, because your free will, okay, your decisions or lack thereof is still a decision, can change things at any time. So, you know, this isn't about timing, it's about alignment, right? Not linear time, it's about alignment to what it is you're asking for, what it is that you're desiring. So, at the bottom, we have hope, we have stars. So Sag, this is confirmation that you guys are on the right path. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Aquarius may be of significance to you in regards to messages of confirmation, okay? Some of you, whatever it is that you may be stressed out about surrounding your love life, I feel like it can be healed, all right? But it may require you guys to really, you know, take that time, like take a break for a little bit between each other and then bring it back together. Communicate openly, calmly, right? Like in a grounded way, right? Yeah, some of you may be guided to leave something behind though. If you're being guided to you know, that feel like you're maybe your life or your life path is maybe taking you down a different direction, I feel like some of you, you know, may be guided to leave a situation behind, and that could be what this stress is for some of you, that you're stressed out because you know maybe you need to leave a situation behind and maybe you really don't want to, but you know it's what's best. And I feel like Spirit this is confirmation that even though it may be stressing you out, you know it's what you have to do, and you also know that it will benefit you greatly in doing so, okay? That's not going to be for everyone, so please only take that if it resonates. But I feel like for others of you where I just got my cards all mixed up and in reverse. My cards aren't in reverse. They when they come out reverse, that's how I know they're meant to be in reverse, so that's why I keep them upright. So anyway, but yeah, let's see, let's clarify, Spirit. What's the 9 of Swords for Sag regarding love surrounding this confirmation? Okay, King of Swords. Spirit, one more. Yeah, I feel like some of you are needing to make a head over heart decision, and you know exactly what that is, okay? I feel like it's requiring you to speak some sort of truth, and that makes sense here, this coming here, okay? Some of you, this is about following your truth. For some of you, it's like you know that maybe your calling, okay, is requiring you to step out of your comfort zone and travel. Some of you, your calling or maybe a new career path is guiding you away from somewhere or away from someone or out of a relationship or connection. I feel like some of you, you're being guided, and it's I feel like an opportunity, okay? That for some of you, it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this situation, but Spirit is like giving you an opportunity that I feel like is presenting yourself to get out of this situation. But some of you may be so close to it where you're maybe confused on like, is this something I'm supposed to do? For some of you, this is like a way out in a sense. For some of you, this is like an exit point that Spirit is giving you as like an exit strategy, like helping you get out of a situation that you really either already know that you're not supposed to be in, or one that you know isn't gonna you know, go forward very much longer, okay? It's like one that isn't meant to last long term. So I feel like for some of you, it's like your truth, your path, your higher calling, which is also what the star represents, okay? Your destiny, right? Your destined path. For some of you, you're being guided to go take, you know, to step out of your comfort zone and go down a destined path, okay? So let's see. Surrounding a challenge, the Four of Cups came out in reverse, okay? So I feel like surrounding a challenge, some of you where you may have been like passing up opportunities because maybe you weren't ready for them, or because you just didn't believe in yourself. I feel like that's changing, all right? Again, as you restore balance in yourself, as within, so without. So as you allow your energy to come back to balance internally, you'll naturally, gradually start to see, and it could happen quickly, right? Because again, it's not about timing, it's about alignment. You'll gradually start to see things outside of you change. And I say gradually, so in the event it doesn't happen quickly, you're not feeling like I'm doing something wrong. This should be changing already, right? Things happen in different periods, different rates. So that's why it's not about timing, it's about alignment. How aligned are you? How clean is your energy? How clear it is your energy to make room for what it is you're asking for, right? That's why that stuff's so important. So I feel like for some of you, where there may be opportunities that you were kind of like thinking you missed, in a sense, Spirit is saying, no, you haven't missed it. But for others of you, there may be an opportunity that's presenting itself that Spirit is trying to help you, like, again, become balanced to be open to receive, okay? And for some of you, that could be a challenge here, where some of you may, if you're not careful, you may position yourself to miss out on a blessing without even realizing it. But I feel like for some of you, if you have been challenged, maybe feeling like you're not happy with where you are, you're not happy in a connection, or, you know, just happy in general in life right now, that's about to change, okay? I feel like, again, as you allow yourself to get your energy back in balance, you'll also see, you know, consequently how that's being reflected back to you through your life experience, through the people you meet, the conversations you have, the connections you make, all that stuff. It shows you how aligned you are, right? So let's see. Spirit, clarify the Four of Cups in reverse for Sag. What is it here for? Ooh, okay. Interesting. I feel like for some of you, Sag, wow. So for some of you, Sag, this is about loving yourself, okay? So for some of you, it's like you guys are coming in, you guys are in this energy, or you will be very soon, where you guys aren't feeling rejected anymore, okay? If you were feeling like you're not good enough for somebody, I feel like y'all are definitely coming out of that energy here. You guys are loving on yourself, okay? And that's, again, where the balance is being restored. When you are balancing your own energy, you realize that you have everything you need on your own. That's that Empress energy, okay? And this is pre-Empress energy here, right? The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. So, and the Empress isn't even out yet, but I feel like intuitively you guys know exactly what this is and what I'm talking about here, okay? So this is about when you love yourself, you don't need to feel rejected, okay? Because you know that you're the fucking prize. Anybody would be honored to have you, right? And that's not even on some like I'm better than anybody. That's on some like the God in me sees the God in you, right? I honor, you know, that beautiful part of me that is a prize, and I honor the same in you, right? I see it in myself, therefore I can see it in you as well. That's what I'm talking about. That's a healthy, balanced energy, right? So I feel like some of you, where if you've been like having, feeling challenged within maybe dating or just like I said in life in general, that's about to be over. If you guys have not been happy with where you are, or with, like I said, maybe a connection, some of you may be coming into union, but I feel like this is more so an energy of you guys could be loving on yourself. Or for those of you that may be cutting someone off or coming out of a connection, or just had ended a connection, or find yourself maybe ending a connection because it's just not in alignment right now or anymore. You guys are about to come out of that. If it's been challenging for you guys to maybe accept that something's over, or maybe that someone broke up with you or whatever, I feel like y'all are coming out of that energy so fucking fast, Sag, it's not even funny. And I feel like it didn't work though. Whatever this is, if this is a connection that's like maybe breaking apart, it was divinely aligned that way, okay? This person is not a part of your path. They're not a part of your destiny. This was meant to happen for you to walk away from this connection. So for some of you, this person could have more than one option. For others of you, this person can't give you simply what you deserve, and that could be why something is breaking apart or not working. And that's not going to be for everyone, but for those of you where that does apply, that could definitely be why, is because this person is not aligned to your destiny. They're not your destined partner. They're not a part of your path, right? And, you know, it's kind of like when you realize that you learn certain lessons, that's why it's time for, you know, that contract has been closed. That's where the cycle comes in, right? And then it starts over with the fool's journey, right? Taking that risk, taking that leap, trying something new, dating new people, trusting the universe, whatever, you know, that's all encompassing. So I feel like for those of you that have been like stressed out about, you know, things that didn't work, or like I said, feeling rejected, you guys are about to come out of that energy, okay? Y'all are, if you're not feeling right now, that energy of loving on yourself, that's about to change, okay? Some of you may be definitely celebrating some type of thing that you've been wishing for. For some of you, it could be coming in the form of money, it could be coming in the form of abundance, some goal that you had, you guys are accomplishing, okay? Because this is coming in your money, career, finances sector, and this is the Three of Cups, so this is about celebration, okay? Because after that, the opportunity that's manifesting for you is the justice. So this is whatever's manifesting here for you, Sag, this is divine justice. This is your like dharma, your good karma being weighed out, and the scales of justice being balanced out on your behalf, okay? Things go on your way because you did your part, you paid your karmic debts, or you made, you know, you've did whatever you need to do to be forgiven, to balance the scales, however that worked, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's what you deserve. It's restoring balance for you to get something you've been wishing for, something you've been praying for, okay? And like I said, it could be coming in the form of money, something you've been waiting for, a lump sum. This could be like a lottery win, okay? So for those of you that play, if you're being encouraged or guided or feeling a little nudge, fucking play. You never fucking know, okay? But you gotta believe yourself that you can do it, that it's possible for you, because it really is, all right? So we're gonna clarify the Three of Cups for Sag regarding their money, career, finances. Spirit, why is that here for Sag? Surrounding a confirmation. So some of you, this could definitely be, if there's been like, if you guys have been like maybe waiting for an opportunity or wanting to travel, but you know, been waiting for an opportunity to really do something that you love, or to like get paid doing something that you really love, that's, I feel like what could be changing for you here, Sag. But it may require you guys to move or leave, you know, where you're currently at, meaning whether it's a connection, whether it's a home. What the fuck, Sag? Okay, Sag. Okay, y'all are celebrating wish fulfillment. You're celebrating getting everything you fucking want. Spirit, can we have one more, please? Wow. Okay, so this could be you guys connecting with your soul tribe. I feel like it's more than one blessing, to be quite honest with you. And the Tower tried to come out, okay? So this could be meeting your soulmate, all right? Something maybe you guys have been wishing for, something you maybe wished for in the past, okay? Something you've been wishing for maybe since a child, okay? That could be for some of you, all right? Some of you, this could definitely be what's coming up, what just came up for me. That's not obviously going to be for everyone, but for some of you, this could be someone that you may be reconnecting with from the past, right? From your past, whether this is like a soulmate or just someone that you grew up with, a past connection, past life soulmate, however that translates. For some of you, this is still a past connection that maybe you guys are rekindling, and it's this time, it's not because the person was the wrong person, it was the wrong time. So for some of you, this is timing being right now, okay? Both of you having maybe paid your karmic debts individually to where you can come together without throwing the other off, okay? So for some of you, that could be where you're celebrating here. But this, for me, because this is coming up in your money, career, this has to do with, like I said, something that I feel like some of you have wished for as a child, okay? Or something you've been wishing for a really long time, or asked for maybe over 6 years ago. Maybe that's finally coming. Like I said, it's not about timing, it's about alignment, right? How fast does it take you to align to what it is that you want? And figuring out how to do that and what that looks like. That's when you get what you want. So it's not in that depends on how long it takes you to figure all that stuff out and how that works for you, right? How do you co-create personally with the universe? That's the timing part, right? So Spirit, let's clarify the justice. Why is it here for Sag, and an opportunity that may be manifesting for them? What is that for Sag, Spirit? Why is justice here? Let's get one more. Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify. The Five of Swords didn't fall out, but it did try to come up. So for some of you, this could definitely be, if this is someone, like I said, from your past, this person may want a new start, but there definitely could be some manipulation surrounding this. So if this is someone that you know isn't for you, or you know that you're not that isn't in alignment with you. This person could be coming back around, okay, wanting a new start, but I feel like you're not going to give it to them. This is spirit saying don't risk it, okay, is what I'm really getting here. Like I said, and this is where you discern, okay, because this isn't for everyone. But if this is someone in your past with this on the bottom, okay, the snake energy followed by the sun, you're gonna know who this is, okay? So if there's been some sneaky ass, fake, phony ass energy around you, Sag, you're gonna know. It's gonna be illuminated to you, and it's gonna be up to you to decide what you do with it, how you navigate that. But what I'm getting here is there's going to be an opportunity, okay, where I feel like someone from your past is what I'm getting here, okay, someone maybe from your past or someone that you have dealt with, or like I said, have been dealing with, because this is regarding your love, right? A lot of cut off, detached type of energy here. So for some of you, someone has maybe been dealt some karma recently, right? And now this person, maybe you don't know about it, okay? There's a potential you don't know about it, Sag, but this person may be wanting a new start with you. So this could be someone that you are currently in union with, or someone that maybe you're not, not in communication with, however that translates. Someone may want a new beginning, but maybe you're not going to take a risk on it. Maybe it's not worth the risk, okay? So for some of you, maybe what they're offering is this is potential, okay? This is potential. You see the roots here? That's the potential for growth. That doesn't mean that that is not this, okay? This is potential. This is like you already getting this because of something that you've done in the past, some type of work you've done surrounding your past, maybe childhood wounds that you healed. This, you know what I'm getting, Sag? What spirit just gave me is what I'm getting here is y'all have maybe done some root chakra healing, because that is your root chakra governs your money. It governs, that is the chakra of safety, security, stability, okay? Foundation, right? So for some of you, you're celebrating money that you've manifested, maybe because of the work you've done. The inner child, maybe healing your inner child wounds, is now fucking bringing in the abundance that some of y'all have been waiting a long time for, okay? So be mindful when a person maybe presents themselves saying like, I want to balance things out, I want to, do things right with you, I want to make things right. I feel like some of you, it may sound good, but I feel like some of you maybe not, they're foolish, they're full of shit. That's for some of you, that's not for everyone. Now, what I'm also getting here is that for some of you, what this opportunity that may be presenting itself, it could be legit, but some of you may be letting your fear, okay, or past rejections get in the way and make you not take this risk and not trust the universe. So like I said, this is, it's you're going to need to discern which one it is for you, okay? Again, if you're interested in a private consultation, I'm more than willing and open and available for you to do that for you. But yeah, whew. Got some stuff going on here, Sag. So let's wrap with some quick advice for Sag. Some little quick messages to wrap for Sag Spirit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, it's a lot. Sorry. Spirit for Sag. Messages, confirmation. You need to know. Okay, so we have take responsibility for your actions. Exactly. So this is also reminding you, Sag, that the decisions you make at the end of the day, regardless of what advice I give you, any other reader gives you, or anybody else in your life gives you, at the end of the day, regardless of what you do, you're going to be the one that deals with the consequences. So ensure that everything that you do is really in alignment with what you want, with what is in your highest and best good. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the decisions you make or don't make, however that plays out for you, you're going to be the one who has to pick up the pieces if things fall apart based on someone else's advice in your life, right? So make sure that you're, you know what I'm saying, in alignment, that when you are in balance, right, you're able to make decisions from a healthy place, from a balanced place, and you won't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, things backfiring or having to take responsibility for something you did that didn't go how you wanted it to, okay? Love is your energy. So Spirit really wants to remind you that, you know, operate from the place of love. Make sure that the decisions you make are from a grounded place, but coming from that healthy place, coming from a heart place, not an emotional, but that balanced heart center place, right? That's alignment, right? So let's get some numbers, quick numbers and signs you guys might be seeing at this time that may be of significance. So Sag, coming out in your own reading, you may be dealing with another Sag. We also have Libra out here. Oh, you know what I just thought about? This is, look at this, you guys, okay? Balance twice. So this is very specific, Sag. Some of you, this is about justice that's coming in, okay? This balance card in itself could just be simply representing over this whole reading, divine justice being, you know, balanced out on your behalf, okay? But like I said, for some of you, this is also, right, for this to be received, right, we need to be in that energy. We need to be in, okay, the energy of being able to receive, being in a receptive mode, right? So let's see who else you guys may be dealing with. You have Taurus, so you guys may be dealing with the Taurus. Taurus may be of significance to you. That could be where this new beginning is coming from, or this could be definitely, like I said, someone from the past, someone that you may be not giving another chance to, okay? And then we have Gemini. So any of those signs you may be dealing with, they may be of significance to you, all right? They may be your moon sign. You may want to check those readings out too. So we have number 9, okay? So maybe a life path number 9, born on the 9th. So maybe you have September birthdays like me. We have 12, that's hangman energy. So maybe seeing 12, 12, 12. You may be a life path number 12, born on the 12th. And we have 6, okay? So 6, 9, that's giving me Cancer vibes. So maybe dealing with Cancer, Cancer in your chart. And 5, okay? So changes. Some of you, like I said, may be conflicted about things, but Spirit really wants you to be honest with yourself, okay? Detach your emotions and really navigate and make decisions from a place of being truthful, being honest, okay? Speaking your truth, all right? Following your truth. For some of you, you may be stressed out because you know that maybe a connection is you're needing a new career path maybe taking you somewhere, okay? And some of you, it's like you're needing to make a head over heart decision here and really be honest with yourself and detach from a connection, detach from a situation, because it's, like I said, showing up in your love life. So for those of you, if you're being guided to, or if it's appropriate for you, you may call on Archangel Michael, okay, for some help, for some guidance, some assistance, in helping you cut an energetic cord, or helping you, cut out any fogs of illusion, any fear, anything that may be keeping you from making the decisions you need to make, and doing it from a balanced and aligned place, okay? So, Sag, that's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did giving it to you. I really feel like that was powerful, and I really hope you gained a lot from it. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, consider subbing if you have not, and until next time, you guys.